Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
The jury found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am?
Court's in session.
Ma'am? Ms. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done exactly what the court asked you to do, which was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision. You are excused.
The jury is excused. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, John.
Well, there you have it. OG Pyru, you there? You see what just happened? Oh my goodness, man. It's pandemonia. Wasn't it Hernandez Govan walks free today? Have no strings attached. Let's talk about it, OG.
All charges. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What happened with this case? And I was the one that said he was not going to be found guilty. Let me go on and be the first to say that. I knew it, and I had been saying, I said, you know what? I said, man, they really don't have nothing on this dude. Then you said, you right behind it, you was like, yeah, unless they convict him with conspiracy. Because I asked you straight up, what they going to convict this man with? And you pretty much told me, pretty much they didn't do this or that, he was going home.
Yeah, if they didn't get him on conspiracy, that's one thing that I can attribute to the South and the jury selection in the South, that blacks in the South do tend to deal with the facts and give another black person, we go black and white, benefit of the doubt. You dig what I'm saying? And Cali, he would have been convicted just on the strength. But then, just like the commentator says, a lot of the people on the jury didn't know anything about young Dolph. They's 40, 50 years old, and that's something that happened 4.5 years ago. They wasn't even privy to it. So for a convicted murderer to set up and say these theories, and his attorney was amazing in closing arguments and the speculations and who said what and how, like you always said, the mastermind, and I always, conflicted with you about being a mastermind.
You
right?
did.
Because if I'm a mastermind, when you finish the service, I'm the man that pay you off, right?
Right.
So if I have no connection with the money and I see you 2 weeks later and you say you didn't get paid, and I say, man, I'm going to look out for you. I'm going to see what I can do because I'm trying to get a cut on this too, so I couldn't be a mastermind.
Correct.
And the jury and the prosecution brought that up. They brought that up. So it was too many different contradictions in what Govan did and what he asserted to and what it takes to commit the conspiracy to commit murder.
So, okay, and I'm glad he got off, and shout out to all the people, his people that seen this, and, just to see the emotions that flared up once the whole thing had transpired was just something that showed, man, he really, his life was on the line, and he didn't know which way this was going to go, and he stood in the gap, and now he's walking out a free man today. A free man walking out. Basically, now that leads me to ask the question: is this Dolph thing over? Can we put this to bed? Is this over? There's no more people that can be blamed for what happened. Juke is dead. It's pretty much over with. All that talk. They don't believe Cornelius Smith. They feel like he's not credible anymore.
Right. They have the conspiracy theory, the RICO about CGM or whatever.
CMG. Yeah, CMG.
Yeah.
That's dead.
And all of that, everybody that was in contention that they mentioned by the prosecution is dead and gone or in prison.
So basically, and I don't know, man, like CMG basically, you know, for Govan to go in there with his head up, had a relationship with Juke before it didn't. He really like a hero. He didn't speak on them. He didn't speak on nobody. He held it down.
Yeah, he held it down. He couldn't do nothing but hold it down.
He held it down, but he could have went in there and talked if he felt like it was something to be talking about, but he didn't. He went in there and held it down.
He knew if he ran his mouth and he listened to his attorney, keep your mouth shut. For everybody out there in America, the main thing is 90% of us tell on ourselves. Don't have nothing to say about anything. Your biggest out, you don't have to take the fifth. All you have to say is, I don't remember. Can't nobody make you remember anything.
I don't recall.
And I don't recall. And another thing that is his attorney, he emphasized that he took this case pro bono, right?
Right.
And to take a case pro bono, you don't get paid for it, right?
Right.
You don't get paid the salary. You don't get paid the commission that you would get if you got a private retainer, right?
Correct.
So when he says that he took the case pro bono because he believes he was innocent, that's not altogether the truth. Miss Mitchell, because you have a pool of attorneys that has to take cases, and the judge assigned him that case.
Okay. So it was like a court appointed?
A court appointed. Because he was indigent and they didn't give him a public pretender. Because it was a murder case, a capital case, he had to have a paid attorney. So he was assigned by the court pro bono, and the court only gave him minimal fee. So, I mean, that's all good. But my point in saying that, if he was that invested with Yo Gotti would have got him an attorney.
Correct, but right now, that Yo Gotti not gonna touch nothing to do with none of this stuff.
So, I mean,
if he's smart, he'll stay away from it.
Like you said, he's still making music. I got nothing to do with this. I ain't got a dog in this fight.
Yeah, he just dropped a hot track. He just dropped a hot track with New Dallas, and I was telling you that on the deal. Like, he's basically all this is like rolling off his shoulder because it seems as if he's kind of not even not even in the loop of what the hell was going on when you look at what was being said. His name was never mentioned. He was basically a person that was standing in office. Now, a lot of people knew that he had issues with young Dolph, but nobody could say that he actually made the call. A lot of people tend to believe that it was Juke, the brother, because they say he was more of the gangster of the situation, and he was more tied to the streets. But still, that don't even weigh out now when you look at they let this guy go. All the stuff that they were saying about him, he dead. I mean, it's an open and shut case now. It's pretty much these guys who done it. They got given the murder. They got Cornelius Smith still hadn't been sentenced though, have he?
Yes, he has.
No, I don't think I thought he hadn't been sentenced yet.
Yeah, he got a life sentence. That's what he's trying to talk his life sentence down.
Oh, okay.
He testified against Johnson.
And I'm pretty sure that the jury could see right through that it was no reason that for him to be credible as a witness anyway, because of the way that he was coming back. The first case, now he's back from prison, just saying whatever, and they parked the car out there. Okay, good. They parked the car out there. It didn't make sense for them to park the car right by the man's house anyway. That always threw me off.
Yeah, you're a mastermind, but you have them bring a hot car across the street from where you live.
Don't make sense.
That's not mastermind material. That's calling you, hey, dummy. You know what I'm saying?
OG, so what? So Govan now he walks out a free man, free and clear, no record, none of that. Just basically it just happened, but it's like it never happened, right?
Yeah, no, it ain't like it never happened. It's always a speculation because white America, here we go, black and white again. It's going to always be on his record that he was arrested for murder.
Oh, okay.
That don't wipe away.
Wow. That's pretty ridiculous.
It don't say that you were arrested and you were found not guilty. If he gets stopped tomorrow and they run a make on his name, they're going to run a make, and nationally it's going to come up that he had been arrested for murder.
Wow, man, that's crazy that they wouldn't just take it away from it. The only one can make that go away is somebody like a Trump or somebody, a governor or something.
No, I mean, your attorney can go and file a motion with the court, but that still don't take it off of Department of Justice.
Wow.
The DOJ still has a data bank, and that's when you go to get a government job, right?
Right.
It has some of the applications ask, have you ever been arrested?
Right.
Not have you ever been convicted, have you ever been arrested, right?
Right.
If you say no, and it come up on DOJ, Department of Justice, that you were arrested for murder, that means you lied on the application.
That's exactly right.
So now you can explain it and say, well, yeah, I was arrested for a murder and I was later on found not guilty. But now here, that put another blemish on you. They looking cross-eyed at you.
Wow. OG, so for him, he was so excited he picked one of the lawyers up and lifted him up in the air, and he just, it was a lot of emotions there, but the judge had warned him, don't do too much of it. It trips me out when they try to tell you don't be outbursty. If you found not guilty and your life was on the line, what do they expect? You're going to be happy as hell, man.
Yeah, But she, because here we go, black and white, she can't do that too far out of hand because her white constituents will say she didn't have control over her court.
Wow. So it's always a catch to it, huh?
It's all you said it yourself. We know we up against it.
Man, so when it come down to just the whole situation, man, guys, Hernandez Govan was found not guilty, and he basically walks out a free man today. Can put this all behind him now, and it is what it is. We know what it was, and it is what it is. Now all of the rumors, all the stuff Cornelius Smith was saying, all that stuff is put to bed. Cornelius can go do his time along with all the other guys that got convicted. This whole thing is open and shut now. Pretty much the Dolph situation is put to bed at this point. Unless
now here we got another situation that this is a situation I enjoy. That a rat got to live the rest of his life in prison as a known rat that he went in and told a lie on that. Now that's ratting when you tell an out and out lie on somebody to try to free yourself. And I hope he get everything he deserved.
Wow.
And more.
Wow. Guys, y'all heard what OG said. OG said because of him lying on the stand, because of him trying to get his time reduced by coming and testifying against another man that looked like him, he's considered a rat, and he will be in the trap for the rest of his life. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about Govan being found not guilty. And also make sure you go download Boss Talk 101.app, Boss Talk app. Go to any of your stores, you can find it. And also make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And another thing, if you're still watching, guys, make sure you look at what happened with the judge down in Louisiana.
The mayor.
The mayor. No, I'm sorry, the mayor. The judge, the mayor. The mayor. Oh, geez, you talked about it yesterday. The mayor, right?
Yes.
The mayor. The mayor. What was her name? Toya or something?
No, her name is.
I thought it was Latoya.
No, Latoya. Her name is.
Might have been a middle name.
Cantrell.
Cantrell. I think it's Toya Cantrell.
Latoya Cantrell.
That's it. Yeah, Cantrell.
Having a hoochie moment. Because she was trying to get her figurine on.
Man, hold up, man. Let me get off here, man.
Wait a minute, yeah, all them records, you know, the famous record, ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and
Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He, the reason you see me.